do some pick a card readings, energy readings. My name is Bridgitte. Use a variety of methods to do the readings. 2 standard deck of cards. They're slightly different. As you can see, they're both the king. This one has 2 extra symbols on the side. This one has 4. So because of this having 2 and this having 4 on each card, it creates different messages, which I love. So I use the 2 different kinds. I also use the Show Me cards. These are based on the energy animals that I see. And we also have the calabash. The calabash is full of names, songs, quotes, and messages. Names, songs, quotes, and energy animals. The energy animals that are not here. That sound are the chimes and stones that are at the bottom of the calabash, which also bring different messages. So I'm looking forward to doing some readings today. Looking forward to some people popping on and getting some readings done on this beautiful Friday. What's the date today? 24th. It's my Uncle Jim's birthday today. Happy birthday, Uncle Jim. It's in spirit world. Right, so shall we start by doing a collective reading? Good morning, how are you? Or good afternoon, how are you? Whatever it is for you. I'm here today to do some energy readings. If you would like one, please comment so I can come to you. Let me know where you're at. Hey, Scott. How you doing, Scott? Shout out to you, Scott. How you doing? Where are you? Where are you in the world? I am from the UK. I live in sunny Spain and it is a gloriously sunny day today. We thank God. You okay? I'm great, thank you. Scott, how are you? You're in Iceland at the moment. Wow, nice. Iceland. Wow. Are you seeing the Northern Lights? Iceland. That's my one of my plans, to go to Iceland to see the Northern Lights. Nice. Where are you from then if you're not from Iceland? I am here today to do some energy readings, guys. So if any of you are interested in having an energy reading done, then please let me know. Comment so that I can come to you. Let me know where you're at in the world. Let me see where I'm traveling to today. Unfortunately, not seen this week. Hopefully, weekend. UK too, you're from. Nice. Nice, nice. You've not seen them this week. That is very unfortunate to go to Iceland and not see the Northern Lights. But there's certain particular times, no, that they're really bright and luminous, and other times that they're not so much. So it's kind of catching it at the time that they are, no? I am here to do some readings, guys. So if you would like a reading, let me know. Comment and I will come to you. Sioux Falls, South Dakota. Hey, Philip. Wow. Sioux Falls, South Dakota. I feel like I'm in like, it sounds a bit odd, I'm sure. But it's like when I was a child and there was loads of cowboys and Indian movies on the TV. This sounds like somewhere that I would have seen. Hey, Mina, how are you doing? South Dakota. Dakota. It's making me think of Calamity Jane. Is that where Calamity Jane is? In South Dakota? I think so. If you know who Calamity Jane is. It's one of my favourite movies, so... I am here to do readings, guys. So if you would like a reading, please comment. Let me know that you would like one so I can come to you, because that's what I'm here for. I'm really looking forward to today's own as well. I feel like they're going to be like, ooh, really special. Hey, unknown king. Hi, how you doing? Where are you from? It's time for a walk with our universe. That sounds nice. It's always time for a walk with our universe. Always time for a walk with our universe. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to ask. If you'd like a reading, let me know. Let me check. Do you remember me? I mean, with the name unknown, I don't know. I don't know that I remember you. You have to give me something a bit more than what you've given me. It's time for a walk with our universe. I can't see your picture either, so I don't know. I can't see who you are. If it's a picture of you, that is. You have a problem with your marriage, Eru Smith. Okay, would you like a reading about it? Would you like a reading to learn more information? To see what's going on, what you can work on, what you can... Because when we have a problem... Thoughts on the Aaron Mason trial? I don't know anything about that. Official... Ooh, I can't even see what that says. Crapola? I don't know what the Aaron Mason trial is. Hey, Marion. Omni. Can he create anything stronger than him? I don't know what omnipotent means. I'd have to check what that word means. But I believe everything is possible. Any creation is possible. It might take years for the creation to become physical, but I believe anything is possible. That's what we're shown, no, by the universe. Anything is possible. All right, I'm going to come to you, Eru. Eru. And I don't think of God as a he either. I think of God as energy, and the energy that we all are is contributing towards the source energy. So I don't think of God as something individual. I think of it as something part of all of us. Yeah, it's just an expanding energy, and we are part of that energy. That's my idea anyway. Eru. So let's see what message comes out for Eru. You want it to be around, you're having a problem with your marriage, but let's see what comes out for you. Eru. May this reading be for the highest good of Eru. Marriage, relationships. May you receive the information you need, Eru. And may you be open to receiving it, Eru. All right, Eru, a few cards come out. All right, Eru. So, oh wow, 5 cards. Wow. All right, this is a lot of messages. So, Eru. Let's see what they are. I'm going to leave them the way they come out. Maybe they tell a different story depending on how they come out, no? So let's see. So we have the 2 of clubs, the Joker, the 6 of hearts, the Queen of spades, finishing with the 5 of clubs. All right, so Eru, what this shows me is that at the moment, the 2 is a message of love is all around, but the 2 is an energy, it's a feeling of not being loved and supported. It's like you're wanting something to come into your world. You're wanting to feel a certain way from people around you, and you're not feeling that. You're not feeling like let's say you wanted to be a writer, for example, but everybody around you was like, but what do you know? How are you going to do that? That's not something you can do. So for you, it feels like you're not being supported at that moment. But the 2, it's somebody, because they don't feel loved and supported, it's somebody that's in quite a low energy, and it feels like depression. You feel very low, you feel down. The 2 is somebody that will feel like a victim. They will feel like, it's like there's a lot of blame being put on other people for how they feel. But the message, like I said, for the 2 is love is all around. So the 2 is somebody that, it's like we are energetic. We are energetic beings, but we are also human beings. When we connect to the energy that we are, source energy, then we're connected. We'll hear things, we'll see things, we'll be in clarity, there'll be peace, there'll be balance, everything feels good. But when we are connecting to ego self, then we come to places like blame, places of being a victim, because we're looking outside of ourselves rather than within ourselves. We're wanting to fix things outside of ourselves than ourselves. So this is like you really wanting to fix a lot of things outside of yourself. The 2 is a message of control. It's controlling control, actually. So it shows me that you're somebody that feels the need for control. You were probably raised in an environment that was quite controlling around you. Quite controlling around you. And you feel also, because that's what you've been shown, you also feel the need to fix things exterior to yourself, rather than looking inside yourself and working from that place to move things around within you rather than exterior to you. So the Joker is about you wanting to fix things in your exterior world, like your marriage, for example. Which brings us to the 6 of hearts. The 6 of hearts is a message of planting seeds. So if we move from this bit up to the 6 so far, this is telling me that you're feeling a bit low at the moment, that you're looking at people in a way of you being a victim and not feeling loved and supported by the people around you. Because of that, you're wanting to take control of the people around you to make them act in the way you want them to act, which they won't in that energy. Which brings us to the 6, which is planting seeds. How I see the 6 is, if you have a pole and let's use your marriage as an example. You have this pole, and on one side of the pole, your idea of your marriage is, they don't love me, they don't support me, they're taking advantage of me, because we have the Queen, so I'm going to use some of the messages from the Queen as well. They're taking advantage of me, they're just using me, they're not validating me, it just all feels very heavy. Or you can work from a place of I love my marriage. I love being married. I love being in a committed relationship. I love loyalty, and I love it when I feel supported. And this doesn't necessarily mean that you're focused on your partner if that's not somebody that gives you these things. But there will be people in your circle, if not, there'll be you, because you're there, you're always there, that can give you this, that there is this feeling of love from them. There is a committed relationship, loyalty, trust, just a joy from relationships. So the 6 is, where are you putting this energy? Because depending on where you're putting this energy of relationships, depends on what you're putting energy into growing. So if you're putting energy into it's not working, it's not going nicely, they don't love me, they don't care about me, they're using me, they're taking advantage, whatever it is, then that's a lot of negative energy going into this relationship, which means that it will be a lot of negative energy that comes back to you, because the energy that's being sent out is negative energy. So it requires you to send out your energy in a positive energy that nurtures what it is that you're looking for, and you're wanting a better relationship. So this requires you to focus your energy on creating better relationships. Like I said, if you can't focus on the person that is there, your partner, your husband, then focus on somebody that is giving you what it is that you love. And that could be anybody. It doesn't have to be a partner or you go and have an affair. It doesn't have to be anything like that. It's about you, your partner, family, friends, colleagues. So within any of that, you're able to get this feeling of nurturing relationships. And it's, are you doing that for yourself, or have you been working for the place of wanting to fix? And from that place of wanting to fix, from that place of being the victim, wanting to fix, the likelihood is that the nurturing isn't coming towards what you actually want, but what you're not wanting. And as long as you keep sending out what you don't want, you're going to keep receiving what you don't want. So the Queen is, that's how you feel right now about your marriage. So the Queen is somebody that grew up in an environment that didn't really feel like they were given enough attention. It's not that you wasn't loved, but there wasn't enough attention. So what happens is, as you were growing up, you started seeking that attention outside of yourself. Outside of the family that you had, or you sought it from your family as well. But what happened was, you didn't seek it from self, you sought it from outside. You became the carer. The Queen is the carer. She's somebody that really wants to feel useful to other people. And she also needs to feel validated by other people. And when she isn't validated by other people, she gets quite upset. She goes into a low energy. It very likely can go into a 2 with your reading. The Joker is probably because of the Queen, because of this need to feel validated. There's this control that comes out of wanting to control other people so that they can validate you in the way that you want. But the Queen's message is, you have all you need. There's love is all around. You have all you need. Planting seeds and balance. It's like, this is all to do with how you're viewing your world. And at the moment, you're viewing it in a way of, you are not enough. You're not good enough. People are not appreciating you. People are not respecting you. But it's really coming from a place because you're not feeling that about you. When you're in the 2, everything that you feel about yourself is not great. This is coming from, it's very likely the Queen, coming from needing attention from other people. And because you're not getting that attention at the moment, you've moved into a low vibration, and it feels like everything is not working for you. Everything feels crap. What you're being advised to do with the 5 of Clubs is to bring yourself back to balance, because then you're able to work on the 6, which is, what energy are you putting into what you want? When you've come to balance with the 5, it's about you focusing on what you have to be grateful for, what feels good in your life, what you are appreciating, what... It's about looking at the gratitude and abundance of what is there rather than the lack of what is there. And at the moment, you're focusing on the lack. You're focusing on what your husband isn't giving you, what you're feeling from what your husband isn't giving you. But you're able to give you what your husband isn't giving you in whichever way that you can create that for yourself. I'm going to give you a very nice example, especially for you. I've used it a lot because it makes a big difference in my life, and it was something so simple that I did. So this kind of energy, it's like, there was one point I had done lots of healing on myself, and I started wanting affection that I had never wanted before. When my husband and I got together, he was not affectionate, I was not affectionate, and it was great because we were both in the same place and it worked amazingly. I loved it. But once I'd done healing, now I started wanting affection, but he hadn't changed. So the control started coming in. It's like, but I need him to change. He has to do this and he has to do that. And I want this and I want that. And why isn't he giving it to me? So I went to the 6. And with the 6, what I did was I decided that I don't like this feeling that I'm getting anytime I'm focused on my husband, because I don't like not focusing on my husband in a positive way, in a nice way, because he deserves that. He hadn't done anything wrong. It was me that had changed. So it's like, okay, so what can I do? What can I do to create something different in my world around this particular thing? So what I did was, instead of focusing on him and what I wasn't getting from him, I went to my daughter. My daughter is a bundle of love, and she loves love. She loves snuggles and hugs, and she's always coming to me for affection. So anytime my mind went to my husband and what he wasn't giving me, I used my daughter to be able to connect to all that I loved, all that made me feel good, all that felt great. And then it was anytime my mind went to him around this particular thing, I'd move it to my daughter. Until a month later, it changed. He started giving me hugs willingly. I didn't have to ask for anything. I didn't put any control into anything other than how I felt about it. Yeah. So it's where you're working from. We can all see things in lack. That's always a possibility, because there's a spectrum, no, and it's all subjective. So we all have that possibility of seeing things in lack. But when we see things in lack, it means that we're not appreciating what is there. We're not focused on what is there, and we're not focused on all that is amazing about our lives. What we're focused on is the minute things that we're not happy with, and as we're focusing on them in this negative energy, we're building more and more and more of this, rather than planting seeds towards the love that you're looking for. So a lot of this for you, Eru, is about this queen, because this is all about you not validating yourself, not giving yourself space, you being able to, you putting a lot of energy into caring for other people, but not really caring for yourself. You put in a lot of energy into whether you make other people happy, but not putting energy into making yourself happy. You put in energy into feeling useful, when just you being here is useful without you doing anything. So it's like the way that you're perceiving yourself is that you're less than, but you're not less than, you're more than, you're the queen. You have all you need. And it's where you're working from, how you're viewing your world and how you're focused on your world, that will create a big difference to your world. But it's you stop looking at your world as it's not working for you and start looking inside yourself. That's what's not working for you, what's going on inside. And start noticing that how you're reacting outside is a representation of what's going on inside, so that you're able to move beyond these insecurities, this lack of self, this idea of lack of self. You guys come here just to mess around, didn't you? I don't even mind. You can mess around. Because at the end of the day, you're still receiving the messages, whether you're here to receive them or not. You're getting them. You're here listening. Seeds go far. Edu, I hope that helps. Hope that helps. Hope that makes sense to you. And yeah, where focus goes, energy flows. Great stuff, Urdu. Not Urdu, Eru. Great stuff. If you would like a reading, I am here to do readings. Please comment to let me know that you would like one so I can come to you. Zigzag. If you're still there, Zigzag, you're very welcome, Eru. Zigzag, I'd like to ask you a question. What is a proper set of cards? What is that for you? What do you consider a proper set of cards? I'm interested. Zigzag had commented, it's a hidden message, but Zigzag had commented that you can't even afford a proper set of cards. So that's why I'm interested in what is a proper set of cards? What is that for you? You found out he's messing with his co-worker. Yeah, I mean, Eru, like I said, I believe in the way that we think creates our reality. The way that we feel creates our reality. I'm not condoning somebody that cheats or somebody that does something behind your back. But, I mean, everything that we experience is to teach us something. So, the way that you focus on your relationship has the potential to change your relationship drastically if you're able to put that energy into your relationship, if you're able to overcome the feelings that you have at the moment, because your feelings are valid. I mean, to feel unloved because someone cheated, it makes sense, doesn't it? Your feelings are valid. They're very valid. But I also feel that we're here to learn, we're here to grow, and it takes different things to help us to grow. And sometimes we see it as the worst thing at the time that we're experiencing, but sometimes it's the best thing that can happen to show you what you need. So it could be showing you that he's just rubbish and that you deserve better. But it could also be showing you that to put love into yourself so that other people are able to love you in the way that you want to be loved, with respect, with loyalty, with commitment. Because when we don't give that to ourselves, other people will give us what they see that we're giving ourselves. So if you're not giving it to yourself, then somebody else is not likely to give it to you either. So that's why I'm saying there's always something that we can learn from all of the situations that we're in. And it's just, how willing are you to look at yourself within this situation? Because yes, I mean, he's cheating, so it seems like it's his fault and it's all to do with him. But that's not always the case, no. There's two people in a relationship, and yes, somebody can just be a cheater, but if that's what they are, then, and the person decides that they're going to stay with that person, then they are the person, and they keep doing it, they're not respecting themselves. So the other person is very unlikely to respect them. Making sense? So I am here to do readings, guys. If you would like a free energy reading, let me know and I will come to you. Anyone here that would like a reading? Anyone? Zigzag, you disappeared. You disappeared. Came to ask your question and then disappeared. Yeah, the 5 is really important to you, Eru. The 5, grounding, balance, gratitude, focusing on gratitude. Keep working from that place. Keep working from that place. It makes a big difference. And like I said, when you're focused on a relationship, keep working from that other end of the stick. Will you move to Germany in 2026? These interesting questions. These are not really questions I answer, guys. Will I move to Germany in 2026? I would say yes. Why not? If that's your plan, why? What would be stopping you? What is it that has the potential to stop you? If you're making a plan and you're taking the actions to do that, then that's what you will do. No, I don't. It's an interesting question. It's like I moved to Spain. Twice we've moved to Spain. I'm from the UK. We moved to Spain in 2008. We were here 15 months, went back to the UK, and then moved to Spain again in 2012. I went to Dominica as well a long time ago, but I went there, stayed there, went back to the UK, and I went back again. It's like wherever you want to be, you have a choice to be there, no? The only thing stopping you from being there is yourself. So will I move to Germany in 2026? The only thing stopping you moving to Germany in 2026 is you. Hey, Aquarius. Will I see Northern today? If you're meant to. If it's divine timing for you to see Northern today, you'll see Northern today. These kind of questions, they get you in a place that you have no control over, and then your mind is constantly wanting to get an answer that it can't get an answer to. So it's a stressful place. It's like I'm all about less stress, creating less stress in my mind, not more. So when you're asking questions like this, it's like, so if you, will I see him today? It's like you really want to see him today. But if you don't, that means that you feel disappointed. But when we want someone to come into our world, it's about the flow of allowing. And when there's like a force that's being put there, that force is a resistance. That force is... it's like the thing that stops the thing that we want to come into us. So we don't want that resistance. That's why I use these cards. because that's what they teach me, resistance. That's what everything that I've been taught is about, resistance. How we are resistant to the simplest of things that we want, but we're resistant towards them. Do you have gypsy blood, ma'am? Hey, Brandon. Is there gypsy blood in ancestry, ma'am? It's an interesting question again. I don't know. I don't think so. But if you ask me, I am a gypsy. I am a gypsy. I've said it my whole life. I am a gypsy. I'm a nomad. I don't feel comfortable being in one place and just settling in that place. There's so much to explore. There's so much to see. There's so many different people and ideas and foods and cultures and differentness to see. And I love different. I love to learn. I love to be around different people, not just sit in the same place and do the same thing over and over and over and over again. That just for me sounds like the worst nightmare of my life. I like variety. So I don't know if there's gypsy in my ancestry, but for sure I consider myself a gypsy. Every time you see him, he scares me. That's what you want to know for sure. Oh, is this the neighbour? Is it you that was telling me about your neighbour? Will you see him today? Aquarius, you're asking about seeing somebody that you don't want to see. So where is your energy going? This is the type of thing that I'm talking about. Where your energy goes, where your thoughts go, energy flows. So your thought is on someone that you don't want to see. So what are you attracting? Not seeing them or seeing them? That's the kind of thing you have to think about with your thoughts, guys, because it's really important how you think. You don't want to see somebody, but you're asking about the person. If you don't want to see them, don't ask about them. Don't think about them. Don't put them in your energy. Let go of them. Is tarot telling the truth? 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 I don't know about tarot telling the truth. Tarot is how somebody interprets tarot, no? Similar to me, reading these cards. I read these cards. I believe that they're telling the truth that was given through me. I don't read tarot, but it's the same principle. It's reading an energy from the card. So I don't see why it wouldn't be telling the truth. It's whoever is reading, no, not the actual card. The card itself is the card itself. But how someone reads the cards could be different for each person. So there may be some readers that don't tell the truth. I don't really know. I have a couple of people that I listen to online. Really good tarot readers. That it's only a couple that I listen to. I don't know. I don't believe that the cards lie, but people lie all the time. But the cards themselves, I don't believe that they lie. Hi, can you tell me if my mum is watching over me? She passed the 3rd of August, 24. Hey, Billy. Billy, when people pass, I don't believe that there is a separation. So your mum will still be with you. I don't believe that there's any separation. I don't believe in separation of death. I believe that the human body is no longer here in the physical world, but the energy at which we are, the connections at which we create are through energy, not necessarily the human body. And that connection is always valid. So your mum will be with you. Your mum will be showing you that she's with you as well. Maybe she's sending signs to you, things that she liked that you keep seeing around or pop up every so often, or you think about her and a song comes on the radio that reminds you of her, or it's randomness. It's really randomness that brings a whole load of messages to us, and it's just being aware of the connection that you have, or not feeling that you've lost that connection, so that when something does pop up, you feel that love that she's offering you and that connection that you have to her. Hey, Charlie. I think that when we don't want something to happen, when we don't want something in our life, we can spend a lot of time focusing on that thing that we don't want. But like I keep saying, where energy flows, where focus flows, energy goes. So as long as you're focused on something that you don't want, regardless of whether you don't want it or not, it's where your energy is flowing. It's where your energy is flowing, in the energy, in the frequency at which you're sending it. If it's something you don't want, it's not going to be in a frequency that you're going to ever be comfortable with. If it's lower energy, it doesn't feel comfortable. How true. I have good feelings about her all the time. That's beautiful, Billy. That's beautiful. Hey, Charlie. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I'm great, thank you. I am very good. Happy to be here. Wanting to do some readings. If there's anybody that would like a reading, I will be happy to do a reading for you. If you have questions as well. Your questions are interesting as well. I don't always answer them, but I answer them in my own way. I always answer them, but just in my own way. How they make sense to me. I know a lot of people like these questions of how does this one feel about me, or how does that one feel about me. These are not the type of questions that I answer. Me, please. All right, Billy, let's come to you. Billy. 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 There's a song that I normally sing for the name Mickey, and for some reason it's going around in my head for you. But normally it's Mickey. If I hear someone like Michaela or I hear a name like that, then I start singing this song. But for you, it's coming up. It's, hey, Mickey, you're so fine, you blow my mind. Hey, Mickey. Hey, Mickey is one of the first songs I ever learned. Yeah, one of the first songs I remember as a child. But I'm hearing it as Billy. Hey, Billy, you're so fine, you blow my mind. Hey, Billy. Hey, Billy. Yeah. Don't know if that song means anything to you, Billy, but it's playing in my mind. So I thought I'd mention it. All right, Billy. Look at that, 444. Billy. That's 3 8s. Isn't that funny? My time is 13:44. And I'm looking at it, and I saw it as 444 because 13 is 4, and then there's the 44, so it's 444. Which gave a message, but then it moved. It changed in my mind. You said your mum passed on the 3rd of August. If I take away the 1, which is a rebirth, 344 is 3 8. Isn't that interesting? All right, so the 4, because I saw it, so let me just explain it. The 4 is a message of you having taken an action towards something that you really wanted. It was an action that would create something different in your life. because what's creating that first 4 is the 1 and the 3. So it means that there's something that fundamentally changed around you that has led to you changing yourself. And the changes within yourself are around you being authentic to self, you letting the veil come off so that you can be true to you. That's the first 4. And then the 4 is 8, which is, so like your decision was that you're going to start being true to you. You're going to work from a place that is authentic to self. And then the 4 is the manifestations that come out from this decision that you made. It's very nice. Billy, may this reading be for the highest good of Billy. May you receive the information you need, Billy. And may you be open to receiving it, Billy. I'm going to take this one. Billy. I want the calabash for you as well. I'm going to get calabash. May this reading be for the highest good of Billy. May you receive the information you need. May you be open to receiving it. All right, Billy, let's see what come out for we got the 4. We got the 4 and the 8. This is a 4, but if you look at how many spades are on it, it's an 8. Yeah, synchronicities are absolutely... What's really nice about this is, Billy, when you asked about your mum, I spoke about the synchronicities and things like that, the signs that she's showing you that she's with you. And this, for me, this 1 card is that, number 1, it's a spirit message. So it's telling me that it's from spirit. But number 2 is that it connects to the message I just gave you. It is a 4, but it's also an 8, which was what I was explaining from the time that I saw. And the time that I saw also had 3 8s, which was the day that your mum passed. So... yeah, it definitely feels like she's with you. My candle just went out. So, Billy, I do feel like you are at this kind of crucial point of your, of change. Light my candle and then I give you my full attention. I feel that you're at this crucial point of change. I feel, like I did say, the being you is, being you is where I feel like you're changing into, what you're moving towards. What I feel like as well, though, is through this, what you're moving towards is going to bring opportunity, financial opportunity, because this is diamonds and it is a 9. Which is a 4 as well, because there's 9 diamonds in the middle, 10, 11, 12, 13, which was what's on the clock, 13. Ooh, all right, so, yeah, I feel like I said, I feel like you're changing fundamentally inside around you being true to yourself. You made a decision that's taken you to here. The thing with the 9 is a message of come on in out of the rain. It's like you have a rucksack on your back. You've had a rucksack on your back. And this rucksack is full of a lot of emotion and trauma. It's full of a lot of hurt, pain. People lied to you, cheated on you, abused you, were disrespectful towards you. You just were not treated very nicely by a lot of people. And what happened is, as you walked through life, you became extremely independent, not really wanting, you don't really receive help very well. And you will not ask for help with the 9. These are 2 things that you will really struggle with because of this rucksack on your back, because you don't generally trust people. But this is asking you to trust. There's a opportunity that is coming from you because of a decision that you made. There is an opportunity around you with this 9, and this opportunity is going to bring you financial stability. The 4 is moving into the 8, which is this action will bring you the manifestation, and the 9 will give you the opportunities from this manifestation. And then that brings you back to the 4 because it's 13, this card. 13 is the king, actually, if I even move a bit further. 13 is the king. So it's moving you into an opportunity that allows you to share, to stop hiding, to stop hiding your authentic self, and to start working from a place of sharing your wisdom, sharing your vulnerability, and not being worried about how that's perceived by other people. You feel like the king is somebody that's lived many lives, somebody that's got a lot of wisdom, somebody that is a sharer, somebody that's a light worker. But because of not really trusting themselves, they kind of keep everything away, which is similar to the 9, this withdrawal, keeping everything away. The 4 is that you have doubts about your decisions. You're worried about whether you made the right decision. You're worried about whether it's going to take you to where you want to be. But all of this feels like you've made a decision. Be positive about that decision you've made, because it's clearly going to bring you your manifestations, and you're clearly going to make a lot of money from this. Yeah, it's just you getting out of your own way emotionally to allow this to come to you. We have the rat. I am amazing. I am achieving all I desire. Exactly. Exactly. The rat is amazing. It's so versatile and strong, and it's so clever and intelligent, which is the 3 that comes out with this for the 13, sorry, not 14, 13. You are achieving all your desires, and that is from the decision that you made. It's just about you walking towards these things, trusting in your capability, trusting in what you're sending out, trusting and expecting amazing things to happen in your life because of what you're sending out. And we have the green, heart space, which goes here nicely because the 9 is all about the heart space. Like I said, the 9 is somebody that is withdrawn, extremely independent, because they've been hurt so many times. Their heart has been closed up, that they don't want to get hurt anymore. But this is really important for you to be able to continue to walk towards your manifestation and these opportunities. You have to trust that it is the best thing for you, that you're walking towards people that are going to help you, that you're walking towards people that are going to love you, not hurt you, so that you're able to create different decisions, or have different decisions from a different place, make different decisions from a different place, or make your decisions from a different place, rather than from the fear that you worked from before, from this rucksack, working from your heart. That's what takes you to your manifestations, the opportunities, your desires, your financial freedom. This is really nice, Billy. It's really nice. And it's really nice that it's come out with Spirit Guide as well, because it means that there's somebody clearly here on your path helping you. Yeah, it's really beautiful. You're very powerful. And with the king showing up, it tells me that you are very powerful. You have a lot of wisdom to share. And like I said, this wisdom that you have to share, it will be around it. The way that you share it is so authentic to you that it's different to everybody else. Yeah, it's very beautiful, Billy. You're doing a very good job, yeah? Keep trusting yourself and keep reminding yourself that this rucksack of trauma is from the past. You do not need to keep carrying it everywhere you go. You don't need to hold on to it with everything you have or be attached to it, because it's everything that has been, not everything that's coming. What's coming is very different to where you've been. Zigzag, you're back. You missed me. You needed some more Bridgitte time. Hey, Zigzag. You're enjoying the high vibes here, aren't you? You definitely enjoy the high vibes here. Billy, hope that helped you. And I hope it just brings you that bit more confidence in what you're doing and how you're doing it and how you're moving. And within yourself, confidence to be yourself authentically. Very nice. Very, very, very nice. I am off now, guys. I will be back on Monday for free live readings like today. Hey, Peter. I am finished now. I come on for an hour, Monday, Wednesdays, Fridays. I am off now. I do pick a card readings as well that are posted on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So if you would like a reading, please check out one of them. You're very welcome, Billy. I was going to say good luck, but you don't need good luck. You just need to keep making sure you're in the energy of receiving mode. Receiving mode. You don't need any luck. There's no luck. No such thing as luck. All right. So I'll be back on Monday, 1 p.m. CET. Wednesday, same time. Friday, the same time. And Tuesday and Thursdays are the pick a card readings. Like I said, there's lots of pick a card readings or advice on the channel. So please feel free to look around and see what you come up with. See if anything helps. Otherwise, I will see you. Run along now, zigzag. Ziggy-zag. Ziggy-zag. I think it's time for a warm bubba and a nappy. Zigzag is funny. Zigzag says, these people are so full of, if you believe in this, you need to seek help. But Zigzag come on like twice, disappeared and then came back. It's so full of rubbish that you came back to visit. You too. Have a good day, everybody. Thank you very much for coming. Thank you for allowing me to read for you as well. It's always a pleasure to read for you, especially new people as well. To open yourselves up to me. It's very kind of you and nice. Thank you very much. And if you haven't subscribed already and you feel drawn to do so, then please do so. And like, share. It's all good. If you would like a private reading, please contact me through the channel. And I'll see you on Monday. Have a wonderful weekend, guys. Bye.